Hello, it's Tina right here again for week 2 interviewing. This is for MPA 540 Public Personnel Management led by Dr. Beth Groves. So this week I would like to be interviewing for a department manager position. This position would be in charge of a single department and about 4 or 5 employees. And the interview question I have chosen today is, please provide an example where an error occurred and how was it handled? This is one of my favorite questions, not only to ask as an interviewer, but to answer as an interviewee. I believe it provides many of an opportunity to show leadership skills and mentorship and teamwork. So for the answers, for me, the wrong answer would be not being able to clearly identify an error. A lot of times when we're in an interview, we tend to try to put our best foot forward and say things like, well, I really try not to make errors, or I have processes put in place so that I don't make errors. But for me, that's a very wrong answer. I want to find out, have you made an error and can you clearly identify it? A mediocre answer would be that you can clearly identify your error and that you show ownership of your error and that you have provided a solution for the error. And that being, going in, you made a simple accounting error, went in and fixed it through a journal and have moved on. However, the best answer for me, or an ideal answer for me, is to show that you have developed a plan or process to identify the error in the future for reoccurrence and been able to implement that into your regular system so that this type of error doesn't occur again. I believe this ideal answer not only shows me that you admit to making a mistake, that you've taken ownership of this particular mistake and done something to solve the mistake, and then you've developed a process in the future so that this doesn't happen again. I believe that this entire step allows us to work better as a team together. It shows mentorship in the fact that you don't just leave errors for others to fix or just find a solution and not try to make sure that these things don't happen again. A lot of times this is very important in my particular realm in accounting, because if we do find a particular error, we want to make sure that it is identified and we work to not have it happen again. But we also make adequate notes for our auditors, so if that comes up later, we can tell them that this is the process that we've dealt with. Thank you again. I hope to enjoy your presentations. Also, just to wrap up, the reason I selected this particular interview question is because it helps you learn through failure, provide for future success, and it shows that a person is able to take ownership of their work, whether it be good or bad.